Hey guys, welcome back. DeFi, degens, drip, and farm for poverty. I'm your host, Drip Coach, dropping knowledge bombs on all Forex Shark related projects. And in today's video, we are doing another monthly update. So for any of you guys that have been following my channel, I have been documenting my journey since I got into drip, and it is officially now 8 months later. And we're going to take a look at how I am doing, even though we've had nothing but kind of a lot of sell pressure, and the farms have been paused for the bulk of my journey, and we know that drip is the backbone of the ecosystem. So how have I been doing with all of that, and can you still profit from drip? So we're gonna look at exactly where I'm at, what the numbers are, and let's get right into it. So way back here is one of my first 30-day update video that I did back on March 9th. I think I started my first YouTube on the 8th or so, and today is October 10th. So you'll be seeing this video around the 11th or something like that, but still counts as 8 months. I thought this was interesting because we no longer have access to this site, but this showed us the reward pools and the percentages for like some of the staking. This will be interesting to see as the farms come back online, but we're not covering that in this video. What we want to look at is the actual numbers. So that's this video here. And yeah, you can see my journey the entire way. Every single day I put out at least one video. I have not missed a single video since I got started, and multiple videos a day. This is now my 500 video anniversary, so to speak. So just wanted to highlight that, and 2.71 subscribers. So I want to highlight every single one of you as well. Thank you for joining and following me along this long journey. First videos were rough, even some of the ones in the middle. Audio quality, skipping and pausing, all sorts of stuff. So it's definitely been one hell of a journey, and I'm still trying to grow, as well as continue the mission to create financial stability through crypto assets and empower the impoverished. So let's get into how drip has been performing. So if again you've been following me, I originally got in with about $1,000 up here on February 6th. And then I've been using this chart to document what I did. So I even in my first video, I made a mistake and airdropped or sent drip to another wallet so that I could start the other team. And I ended up taking a hit on taxes. So anyway, I kept track of the TVL based on the drip price. Each week I check in and put this in. So from about the second week that I got in, drip started going downhill. So I added more to my drip bag around here, and this was about the peak, and then it started dropping off, and then it went up a little bit more because I had more drip. I added more to it again. So anyway, let's go all the way down to where we're at now. So October 9th, this was the drip price. It's actually cheaper now, but that's when I wrote it down. And that gives me 27,435 drip. So I actually have gone down from where I was at before because the drip price actually dropped. And if I were to update this now, then this value would be decreased as well. But that is a reflection of this number here, the USDT equivalent. So I'm just kind of tracking that in my own way because I got to add up all of my wallets and then multiply that by the current drip price. And that is what I have available. Now, remember, I can't claim that. I only get 1% of that per day, but the only way for me to track these unrealized gains is to keep track of this TVL, so to speak. So that's where I get this number from. And then here I keep track of the total drip each week. I just change the value to the next cell below. And so I have accumulated 4,453.8 drip. And that gives me an average drip cost price of $5.29. So at this particular juncture where drip is at, I am in profits for drip. Not in profits until the taxes. So this is, I created this value to say that this number times 1.25 to represent what I could sell at and actually be in true profits even with taxes. So this is just something for me to keep track of, just so I could be understanding where we're at in regards to drip. So first major bullet point is that even though I bought at all-time highs, almost just shy of all-time highs, because I have dollar cost averaged and continue to compound, I have actually gotten my drip price down to basically the price of drip right now. And remember, I'm not maxed out yet, so I'll continue to grow that back. And for those of you that think it's due to referrals or whatever, if you follow my channel, you know that it's been a long journey for referrals building up. I have currently received 544 rewards. I have sent out manually on my own almost 300. The ones that have been reflected back in totality is 476. So of the 544 that I got, I'm about 70 positive. So even though I've been putting out 500 videos, content every day, team building, got 100 some odd people on my team, I've actually only received 70 drip net from building a team. But everyone on my team has benefited. So it does help to build teams. I'm not going to negate that at all. But you can see here that the bulk of my drip bag is built by me. Let's actually look at what that's specifically. So if we go here with 2191 plus 1450, 3641, that is added in there that I did on my own. Some from hydrates and deposits. So that is a lot of work for the last 8 months, but it definitely does help. So I don't want to negate that. So any of you, especially if you're looking at this now to get in to build drip or build a team, this is definitely near the bottom. Like we've seen a little bit lower on the drip chart down to 450, and I think we may see something around there again before the farms launch, depending on if you're watching this video before then or after then. But we can say safely, if the farms launch on time on the 18th, that this was indeed the low for drip in this cycle. So building a team now is definitely a benefit. So long story short, yeah, I've gained a little bit from that. But even if you count that 70 drip, I had to buy B-Reap for that and, do all the videos and all that stuff like that. So you can just count that as kind of like a paycheck for doing work. So that did help. But even if I take that 70 out, I would still be net positive regarding doing the legwork of hydrating and dollar cost averaging. Now let's look at the total ecosystem. So this is my drip, and drip makes up the bulk of my bag. I haven't looked at the percentage of what that actually is. It's probably like 80% of the Forex ecosystem I'm in. So then I come down here, I made this little scorecard where I keep track of drip network, animal farm, drip garden, piggy bank, right? So in total, there's $38,000, almost $39,000 invested. And as of that drip price on October 9th, I'm actually at a profit now of $685. So the bulk of the profits have come from drip. So you can see here that I was at a $6,000 profit when drip was at about $7. So getting drip to go back up just a little bit will substantially increase my profits. Now here, this is a reflection of the animal farm. And this was the value that was last available based on what I had staked in the farm. So this will change once the farms come unpaused. So I had at one stage, you had $2,000 worth, but when the farms paused and we were no longer getting rewards, all I could see was the value of the assets that I had in the farm. So once they come online, the real value will be reflected here because it'll show like the dog's value, my BTC holdings, my ETH holdings, I think I had some BNB, all that stuff. So right now I'm showing it as a loss of $2,200 because the farm is paused and I can't see those stats like I showed you in this video here. I could actually scroll and see the true value TVL of my farm, but that's not available right now. I can go to DBank, but it's not accurate, so it doesn't matter. So we're putting down $2,200 loss on that one. B-Reap, I think this is B-Reap. No, Drip Garden. So this one's also a little bit funny to track, right? Because what I'm showing up here is what I put into the garden, my total amount that I've allocated to the garden. And this value reflects what the garden is currently worth. Let me pull that up so I can show you what I'm talking about. So I basically come over here to dripformulate.finance and I look at my garden value up here when this pulls up, and I just add that together with the other garden each week. So this is not a direct reflection because remember, this is going to change all the time, but it's just a good way for me to keep track of what's in there. However, even though I'm showing $700, almost $800 loss on that, remember I've ROI'd on one of my gardens and I have also paid myself out about $2,000. That's in my ROI sheet. So I'm tracking the total value that's there, and then I'm looking at what it's currently worth, but in reality, this is giving me a paycheck. So it's like the asset is still there. So it's kind of like playing it the way Forex talks about how the rich don't sell their assets. So I'm taking profits on this, but I'm trying to still keep my current value equal to what I invested to some degree. That way it's like I still have the same amount invested, but I'm constantly getting a payout. So again, that's not bad to show that $785 has come out. And then I've already paid myself $2,000 in profit. Like literally I've taken that to fiat and gained that in my wallet. So this is technically a bonus or a profit. Then over here is BREAP. Once again, I got in at the highs of BREAP. So again, if you want to learn your lesson from somebody who buys highs but doesn't sell lows, it's worked out for me. So I bought my first BREAP on February 17th. I bought 3 at like 300 and some change a piece. And then now I have 5. So I purchased some more in here somewhere. I can't remember exactly where. But point is, my 5 BREAP are worth $585 as of the drip price, or the BREAP price on October 9th. And then this is the piggy bank. So same thing for the piggy bank. I'm looking at the total value of the payout. So I come here and get this value. And again, it's not exactly accurate, but this is the only way that I found to track it myself. There are multiple other spreadsheets, but this is the way that I use it, using these tools like from DevStreak. So I come here to get my max payout because this is what will be available to me. Now, if I compound or I add to it, this will change. But that max payout right here is calculating what I will get from this wallet. So like I have $30 worth of truffles remaining from this one. I have, where is it? I don't know. But anyway, it shows each one and what's available, what's left to pay out on it, yada, yada, yada. So I take that and then add them together each week, this piggy bank and the other piggy bank, and that's where I get that value so that I can see where I'm at. And I've actually claimed out of this as well. Some of these I've split across and put pigs into my piggy bank. Just a quick message, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss another video. This helps bring brand awareness to the channel as well as all Forex Shark related projects. Thank you. So one thing I need to add in here, and I just realized that, I need to add the pig pin. So I am currently sitting on 25 pigs in the pig pin, which would give me, let's see if that actually shows up here. If I go to pig pin, that actually would give me a little bit more profit then if I added this pig pin value. So it should be 25 pigs times 130 bucks roughly. So that'd be like another $3,000 or so that should be added to my total TVL that I have locked. So long story short, TLDR is that I am in profits, even though we've had 6 months of kind of a bear market for drip. This isn't loading very fast right now, but I would basically add another column here for Pigpen and then put that in and show my Pigpen holdings. So total invested is 38,000. And then even though that was what I put in primarily into drip and then in dogs and stuff like that, I've been able to take funds from these different payouts and then recycle into the system to grow a piggy bank position, to grow my drip garden position, all that kind of stuff. So it's definitely working out. So for me, I haven't ROI'd on my net investment, but that's not the point if you're in this for long haul. So I'm looking at this as a passive income play that will pay me forever. And the goal is just to get enough to pay the bills each month. In Forex's one of his AMAs, he said that the rich basically live off 3 to 5% of their dividend yields. So I'm already a little higher than that, but I don't want to take any more out monthly than I need to. And again, if drip goes back to, let's say, the $9 price I was talking about, that automatically adds 13,000 to my drip bag. Like that's just a just under a 2x pump from here. So the proof is in the pudding regarding what you should be doing, and dollar cost averaging, not financial advice of course, but getting your drip position to a better position if you're in this for a long haul. If you're not, then of course it's going to be a very, very challenging ride for anybody that's speculating drip and trying to trade it. Here we go. So here's my piggy bank, pig stake. Yeah, so that's another $3,000 that's sitting there. And when the dividends pay out, and like I showed you guys on my video, I showed that you can definitely get up to $1 a pig. Bartertown mentioned something very similar, $1.50 a pig. So if I could get, let's just call it 50 cents a pig, my position right now, that's $12.5 a day times 30. That would give me almost $400 a month of passive income from my pigs. So, and I'm going to continue to improve my pig position with the piggy bank. And 50 cents a pig is definitely feasible. Even 25 cents a pig is definitely feasible once these BSCs injections come in. So I think a solid pig pen position would be a nice 100. If you got 100 pigs and you're getting $25 a day, that's dividends. Remember, that's something you're not selling any assets to get. And it's readily available every day. You're getting a portion of that. So that would be huge. So I'm going to try to grow my pig pin position by using the piggy bank. So I have some piggy bank stakes, man, to get that are unlocked, and I'll be using that. So I haven't claimed anything on the piggy bank because I'm waiting for pigs to appreciate so that actually the BUSD dividend portion of it, BUSD part of the LP, is going to be higher. So that's kind of some inside alpha for you guys if you to show you what I'm talking about. Let's see, piggy bank. So I have these here, and all I keep doing actually is as they come available. This is actually the wrong wallet. Why are you showing this one? It's not updating. There we go. Did it update? Yes. So I'm just letting these accrue, and then I'm adding it to the one down here, and then just keep compounding this, because right now pigs are at $134. But if pigs go up, then that means my BUSD side goes up. So instead of me claiming and splitting it apart now, especially because there's no real purpose to putting them in the pig pen, just leave them in here. Leave them in here, and when pigs appreciate, you're like right now, one LP would be the equivalent of the same amount of pigs that you have BUSD. So if pigs go up to 150, then I'm gonna have to have more BUSD in that LP, which means when I break it apart, I'm getting more BUSD. So I can take that BUSD and then add it to the farm, the drip liberation contract. So just leaving your pigs here, not breaking them apart, especially because right now there's no dividends, is just a good alpha play for building your position. So, and for those that stuck around a long time in this video, I'm gonna give you another of the scavenger hunt words. We're gonna call it piggy bank for today, since I was just talking about that. So piggy bank or piggy banks. If you put an S on there, I won't ding you for it, but it's technically just piggy bank. So that's the word for today. What else we got? That is really it. So this main video was just to update you on my journey and see how I'm doing. And for those that have been following along, if you're speculating what you can expect, I think once the farms unpause and we're just running, even if it's a bear market, then you will see that this location, the farm, the drip garden, the drip faucet will be a nice place to park capital and make passive income. It's just been challenging right now with the farm being paused and with the macro bear market that we're in. But if Forex timed this correctly and we do have another leg down, and you're here, man, you will be in a nice position, because once we have that another leg down, if we do, I'm actually listening to some other gurus on the side that say we're not going to have one. So it's really interesting. The feed and greer index is at 40% now. So people are speculating that we may have already seen it and we're now in a crypto spring versus winter. But either way, we're just going to be trading sideways wherever we're at right now in the macro. And if you're in here, then you're gonna be sitting pretty. So building positions in here and kind of cycling your funds. I'm gonna do a video on that. Somebody asked me about how to take profits in the farm and stuff like that. But short answer, if you're still following along, is you wanna have positions in these. And I personally believe the goal is to kind of swing trade those dogs, build your position so that you're getting the taxes down and you're earning dogs in these pools, like here and stuff like that. So in here, you're earning dogs. Then you wanna sell those dogs and buy the blue chips like ETH and Bitcoin. So selling dogs is the play to build up positions in the other pools. That's how I'm going to look at it. And you can also use dogs to, of course, earn pigs, and use your dogs to get down your interest tax. But being able to sell some of those for profit is definitely a go-to play as well. Having BTC, Cake, ETH, and of course BUSD. So having these in the bear market, gravy. All right, that's it for this video. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And I'll be updating you again 1 month from now when the farms are unpaused and everything looks a lot better. All right, guys, until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.